So on to my next point. Why are we so excited about our food division, 10 years on? So really, Scooters Pizza is growing again. By implication, it means that we went through a tough time, and we did. Remember, I think I may have said last year at the interims that we waited probably 2 years too late to start re-imaging the Scooters brand and repositioning it. And that certainly was the case. We changed our pricing strategy last year, as discussed, as I mentioned earlier. But we've seen great growth in the last quarter, positive sales growth and positive transactional growth, which is really what's important. Last year we revamped 15 outlets. We've got another probably 11 scooter stores planned this coming year. We'll still have some more closures. I think that in food brands, markets change, shopping centres change, demographics do. So we do have closures. We obviously try not to. The second thing that excites is our Maxis business has got the strongest new store pipeline that it's had since we bought it in 2004. The work that the team have done with the alliance partners has been fantastic. Last year we opened another five outlets within Petroleum Company forecourts. We also launched our first outlet in a Shell forecourt, which is doing very well. And we've now got two formats. We've got the Express format, which is a cut-down version of a Maxis. Up here you'll see them at the bridge on either side at the bottom. We've got the full restaurant. And then we're also, towards the end of this year, going to be piloting a concept Scooters and Maxis combo type outlet in a forecourt. So the alliance partnerships are a great way to grow. And at this stage, everyone is a bit Johnny-come-lately, as in not getting in with Engine. So the petroleum companies now are trying to do whatever they can to play catch-up. So it really is up to the person or the brand that can move the fastest, to be honest, to get in with them. The third thing within our food division is that I said to you last year that we were going to, during the course of the year, assess putting in place central kitchen capacity. We've started with that. In December, we commissioned a central kitchen. You'll see that some CapEx went towards that. It'll certainly unlock, and there's models everywhere for this, it'll unlock significant value in the supply chain in the future. But we don't think it'll be material to profit this year. Next year, it'll start to contribute materially. And then the fourth thing really stems from convincing Christo to take over the CEO role of that division and unify the division. We're already seeing economies of scale coming through in that division, and in terms of shared training centres, for example. And so really what we think is that our OPEX will stay probably roughly the same, and our margins will end up improving in the current year through being able to do that. So really I think in food we've got some great opportunities. Particularly with the central kitchen, the step growth opportunity that it presents. So we've got an entire separate team that's running that, and that's working on that business. And incidentally, we're sharing that with an existing supplier. So our costs are low, and it also means that when we outgrow it, we can move without having had a whole lot of sunk costs in that business. So before I take you through why I think you should care, I'm going to ask Evan to come up and take you through some of the financials, and if we can keep questions on the numbers or on this till the end, that'd be great.